The following was recorded in a live studio audience. Just kidding. I did want to start posting more vlogs real time, so I recorded this today and it's going to be roughly edited, and here you go. What's up, YouTube fam? I'm back and I'm thinking of doing a less edited type of vlog series because I don't post enough just because editing takes so long. So if I just can post this shiz up, I can post more stuff. So I am doing a leg workout today. Exciting. I'm on my way back to my car because I need to get my tripod. I look really weird to everybody walking and talking to myself. They just don't understand. Oh hey, what's up? This is CT. He owns the gym. He owns the gym that I'm working at.
All nice today. Get the new shoes and everything.
These are not new. Yeah, so this is the man who runs the gym that I work at.
That's a legend.
The Works. Yeah, this is for my YouTube vlog.
Get it.
So I need my tripod, and that's what I'm getting. Anyways, one thing that is a little different right now is I am currently practicing flexible dieting. I have just recently started doing flexible dieting. Now, before I was doing flexible dieting, I could not have one of these. So I don't want to make this video too long. There are people out there who are far more qualified than myself to explain the specifics about flexible dieting. But since I've been getting a lot of questions about it, I wanted to take the time to kind of explain in an easy, simple way. So I've been able to fit in Doritos and ice cream and stuff into my diet while still maintaining and kind of losing weight. This is a new thing that I've been doing. I have a coach helping me through this because otherwise I end up just doing like the keto diet or vegetarian diet or vegan diet or low calorie or low fat, and that stuff was only sustainable for so long. So sorry, I'm like trying to do everything with one hand, and I did it. Anyways, whoop, that was awkward. At the gym, ready to get started. Yeah. Well, almost ready. I gotta put my keys back in my locker. Okay, bye. Eric, what are you doing?
Going on the biceps. The butt.
Don't wiggle your butt. So this was my workout today, and instead of taking like days to edit this, I'm just gonna do a voiceover and explain what I'm doing. And this was the first exercise that I did, which is basically a split squat with resistance on the way up and the way down. And this exercise was made aware to me by, was that really weird to say, by my friend Christina Sullivan. She's an awesome trainer, and I had never had done this before, and it definitely makes a difference. So you're basically, like I said, feeling resistance on the way up and the way down. It'll all make sense when you try it, and the split squat is great for your butt. These workouts are going to be mostly single leg because this is a supplemental workout to add to your regular regimen for your butt. So here I am doing single leg glute bridges just to make it a little bit more challenging. And you just really want to squeeze at the top. I sped this up quite a bit, so I was trying to have a little hold at the top. And then once I finish doing each leg, I want to burn out each set with both feet planted on the stool. And these are going to be single leg deadlifts. However, I do feel that it's actually easier to do this with a heavier weight than what I'm doing. I just grabbed what I had, to be honest. But I definitely find this to be easier to do with a heavier weight. And you just want to have a slight bend in your knee. I'm not going to show the other side just because you get it, right? And I've done these before in quite a few of my videos. These here are pistol squats with a seat. So this is an easier modification because pistol squats are freaking hard to do without a squat. And I'm holding a 25-pound kettlebell. It might be 35 pounds actually. I don't know. They're not labeled. So I'm not sure, but it's kind of heavy. And I was just doing the pistol squats there. Those are also really great for your butt. And I do have an ankle strap for this, but I wanted to show you how to do this when you don't have an ankle strap and you're at the gym. You can just put your foot flat like this and kick back with your knee a little extra bent, and that'll keep that strap on your foot. So you can do this at any gym. And this is another great supplemental exercise for your glutes on a light day. You just want to kick up and squeeze. So yeah, that was my short little booty day. Now, as you may know, I've tried a few diets over the past year. You've been following me. I was on a vegan diet for 6 months, and I was also on a vegetarian diet for 6 months on top of that. And I was also doing a ketogenic diet for 3 months, as well as randomly doing nothing, just gaining weight. And I was like, I can't live like this anymore. I need freedom. But sometimes freedom feels like we're giving up. Well, I thought I was gonna run out of time, but I didn't. That doesn't have to be the case. And that's what flexible dieting is all about. So, I'm trying to crouch down so that like my head's not cut off. Oh well. But I do practice flexible dieting, and I do have a simple understanding of it, and I do really love it. So, because I've been asked so much about the specifics, I wanted to make a video to kind of break down the main points. That if you understand these things, woo, it's hot, that you might be able to take advantage of flexible dieting too. It really, really is hot, you guys. I'm in my garage right now, so that's distracting. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Now, the reason why I decided to try flexible dieting was because I would either do ketogenic extremely, or vegan extremely, or vegetarian, and whenever I would go off track, I would just keep going off track, and I felt like I had to choose between structure and freedom. But flexible dieting can be structured or freedom. So, why did I just do that? I don't know. But basically, there are a few phases. So if you are starting flexible dieting and your objective is to lose weight, it could take a little longer for you to do that. But if you're in a place where you like your current weight, or you don't mind slowly getting results, then it could be the thing for you, which I advise that anyways, because then you're able to easily sustain your results. Now, I had dirt on my head, or maybe that's just my shadow, I don't know. But anyways, the thing is, you don't have to choose. You can fit in a bagel and cream cheese, which was the example given to me, instead of an omelet if you choose to. But the way that it works basically is you need to understand how many calories your metabolism is currently running off of at a maintenance level. This meaning, how many calories can you get away with eating without putting on any weight or losing any weight? And most people don't know this. I didn't know mine. And the way that you figure this out is you start tracking what you're eating, and if your days are random, where you're eating a lot of calories one day and not very many calories the next day, that's pretty normal. But what you want to do is you want to average out your calories for the week. That's how you determine your maintenance calories and your starting point. Make sense so far? Now, I've got to say, I'm just coming into flexible dieting after a few weeks, maybe a month straight of eating randomly, binging, gaining weight, and feeling super bloated. So, of course, don't feel optimal, but I do feel a lot better, and every day I've already noticed that my waist is slimmer, and I've dropped 3 pounds in a week of just being really strict with my flexible dieting, meaning staying at my maintenance level of calories. I've actually been able to kind of lose weight, so that means my maintenance level might be higher than I thought, or than my coach thought. Thanks, Will. So, that being said, once you understand your maintenance level of calories, if you wish to be able to eat more food without gaining weight, you just have to slowly increase calories little by little, and be very consistent in that, but that requires a lot of tracking. I've also got to say, the longer I stand here, the more I sweat, because you guys, it is hot. But anyways, once you establish your maintenance level of calories, you can then cut or increase calories. Now, this is the kicker. If you are already under eating calories, you don't want to cut down to 800 calories. So you're going to have to work on your metabolism and getting your maintenance level of calories a little bit higher. So let's say there's some girls who are smaller than me that are eating 2,500 calories a day to 3,000 calories a day and not gaining weight at maintenance level. I've seen it, but of course they're really exercising a lot and doing a lot of cardio and stuff. But let's put all that technical stuff aside and just say that you want to be eating enough calories, so you can't go on a cut if your maintenance level of calories is too low, hence metabolic damage. So I would say you would need to fix that first. So figuring out that first initial part can be tricky and overwhelming in itself, hence why it is helpful to have a coach to help you through that specifically. Now that is something that I have chosen to invest in learning more so that I could be a better coach, and I have a great coach coaching me in that. But anyways, when it comes down to the more specifics, did that make sense? Well, when it comes down to macros, then you break down your macros and divide them between the calories that you're currently eating. So this stuff can get really, really complicated. We're gonna talk macros. How many proteins, fats, carbs should I be eating? We're gonna talk how many calories should I be eating? Should I carb cycle? These are all separate facets that we're not gonna get into. I just wanna talk to you about flexible dieting, and basically, if you want to start doing this, I advise you to start tracking your food. Just like anyone else, I've been guilty of wanting a quick fix, some crazy results in a month. But now realizing that this is something that I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. It's been 4 years and I'm only more interested in fitness and helping other women to get results. I need to learn this more thoroughly, which I've found that not all coaches take the time to learn this, teach this, or do this with their clients. So, this is super important for sustainability and lifelong progress and results, because your fitness is going to be a lifelong journey. So it's really worth it to know your metabolism, and if you have metabolic damage, to kind of fix that by determining what your maintenance level of calories are and either working on increasing that or lowering that as needed. And then you can get into carb cycling, tracking your macros, and all that stuff. But if you just start tracking, that being said, if you want to start flexible dieting, your first step would be to determine your maintenance level of calories, and I would utilize the MyFitnessPal tool. MyFitnessPal, why did I say it like that? MyFitnessPal will help you. I'm sweating so much. I just have a dripping sensation on me. I don't really like sweating, you guys. Anyways, that being off topic. If you, what was I saying? Oh yeah, figure out your maintenance level of calories, start tracking your food, then you can start from there. But until you figure that out, you can't even begin the process of flexible dieting. All right, so if you have any questions, message me, DM me, hit me up. I'll be trying to post more relevant topics, and let me know on my page. All right, bye guys, see you later.